It's not in the cards for you. I'm pretty good at insults, and I got the internet and a lot of free time. Oh, you with your narcissistic supply of women. You and your baseball cap, flat or curved, and your misogyny. Meanwhile, half of Gen Z is left wing. But if I mention I live in a homeless shelter and want to date you, no, the women are going to be hypocrites and the dudes are going to be misogynists. You and your narcissistic supply, greedy. Are we going to be violent? I have a phone. You're done. You're under arrest. You going to help me out? You going to hook me up with someone? Oh, what am I entitled to when I stand up to bigots? Oh, what am I entitled to when I know how to cook? What are you entitled to? Oh, capitalism. Let's just support and worship a system that crushes women, the blacks, the gay people. Let's just worship that system. What's a Gen X dude got to do to date Gen Z women? Are you going to be that woman for me? Or are you going to be someone that I can care about and cook for and take care of the best I can? Or are you going to be a classist, even though you're a leftist? Are you going to be an age phobe, even though you're a leftist? Are you going to be a bigot, even though you're a leftist? What do I got to do to get you to go on a date with me? What do I got to do to get you to be my girlfriend? That doesn't ring of hypocrisy and contradiction. What do I got to do? Oh, another baseball cap in his misogyny. Oh, another leftist hypocrite in her classism and age phobia. Bigot, bigot, bigot world. Greedy, bigot world. What do I got to do to get you to go out with me, Lady Gen Z? Let's just face facts here, Generation Z. You're a misogynistic generation. You're age phobic and classist. You won't introduce me to any women of your generation based on age, class, and the fact that you see them as your property. You are a bigot generation until you prove me otherwise. Gen Z, fuck you.
Here's the thing. When you have more than one girlfriend, it's called narcissistic supply. That is the correct term. You view women as property to fit your needs. You are a fucking misogynist. Why can't you just have one? Because you're greedy and a narcissist. You view women as property. You are a misogynist. The correct term is narcissistic supply, you little sexist pig. You are greedy. You view women as property. You are a misogynist. That is the correct term. That is the correct term. That is the correct term. Narcissistic supply, you little sexist. Narcissistic supply. That is the correct term. Open up your freaking eardrums. You're a prick. You little misogynist fucking pigs.
Why would you date me? Well, I'm probably one of the most generous people you've ever met. Back when that COVID-19 check, the first stimulus, I don't know why we're not getting like one a month like every other industrial nation. That to me is greed. This is the richest nation on earth and we don't get a COVID check every week. And Canada, Mexico, and Thailand has gotten one a week. I'm sorry, not a week, a month. $1,000 a month. This is America, damn it. We should get $2,000 a month. We have more money than anybody else. Sleepy Joe Biden, quit acting like Trump. Give us back pay. So, like, when I got the first one, it was like, what was that? $1,200? So I bought like a lot of weed and I was at the homeless shelter. So I was like sharing it with a lot of people. I was like, they're like, oh, you have weed? Can I have some? Handfuls at a time to people. Walter Fate says that I'm greedy, but I have that video where I took some food from the SEC pantry and gave it to the homeless shelter where I was staying at Cannon. I'm taking a little break right now. but I'm clearly doing things that are generous. I'm always sharing with people food and stuff like that. I'm always cooking and sharing food with people. I've given away like phone chargers and stuff when I've had excess phone chargers, because I'll buy them and kind of stockpile them because I can't find one that'll find it again and they're cheap. So I'll just give them away to people. I have videos that prove my generosity. I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm just trying to set the record straight. I have an EBT card, and I've given away food from that to homeless people, even when I wasn't homeless, for 10 years. If you're there like, oh, we need to teach you a lesson. Fuck you, you greedy bastards. I've expressed this for 10 years. I've never gotten in trouble with it because it's your food. You can do what you want with it. SEC doesn't care about me giving food to other people because I ate the majority of it. Well, I ate a bag of it, but it's stuff like flour and noodles and stuff that I can't readily cook. So why would I hold on to that? I gave it to the homeless shelter to help them. Walter Fate and Clickitat do nothing but lie about me. Nothing. The greed and the misogyny of the fucking geek room. All they do is lie. They are classist motherfuckers. They support Biden. Biden supports kindness. And yet they're assholes towards everybody that shows any kind of kindness towards anybody. They support Biden, but they give people a ration of shit that are kind to people. And Biden hasn't got off his sleepy ass to do anything. Generosity in this country, where's the universal health care? Where's the tuition that Bernie would have wanted us to have? The free tuition that other industrialized nations have? Where's the universal health care? Where's the cops that aren't racist? It's still a racist, classist institution called America with all this money and all this greed. Don't you dare say that I'm greedy. I have video evidence of it. Everything bad that Clickitat and Walter Fate say about me is a lie. I have stood up against misogynists. I have stood up against racists. I have black friends. I have stood up against homophobes. Fuck you if you don't think that I'm a good person. You are a liar. That's why you would date me, sweetheart, because I am kind. I am not trying to brag. I am just trying to set it straight. What's mine is yours. I am empathic. To a point. If you're there greedy towards me, oh, you got all these girls. You got all these women. But you're not sharing with me as I'm sharing with you. Get the fuck out of my face, or I'm calling the fucking cops for harassment. You do nothing for my life. Come up to me IRL and start harassing me. I'll whip the phone out of my pocket and call the cops. I will. I do support ACAB. I support defunding the police and not them being as militaristic. But if you get in my fucking face, see, look up the term clear-pilled on Urban Dictionary. What clear-pilled means is you'll utilize all resources that you can to protect yourself when necessary. If somebody is being violent towards you or harassing you and they won't leave you alone, but you don't want to beat them up, what do? Well, you're going to have to call the cops. Cops might be necessary. They shouldn't be as racist. They shouldn't be as misogynistic, and they shouldn't rape their wives like they do. We do have bad apples, but if you had bad apples that were airline pilots, you'd refurbish the whole system. You know, you can't afford to have bad apples that are airline pilots. So why the fuck would you have cops that are bad apples? People die because of their terrorism. That's why I support ACAB. Oh, you support ACAB too. One, you're not dating dudes under your economic class. You're age-phobic and classist, Gen Z. Yes, you are. Then introduce me to women then, or date me, because I'm not here to hear it, bigot. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you respect me, I respect you. If not, go fuck yourself. I read something on Facebook today that was kind of enlightening. It was this post that said, be of this world, but not a part of this world. I'll admit it. I don't really like most guys. Sure, I'm a guy. But most guys are misogynistic and proud. They could be left-wing, right-wing, center, Democrat, Republican. It doesn't really matter. Whenever they're talking about women, these guys are saying the most misogynistic things about girls and women. I'm not going to apologize for the behavior. I don't know why you date these misogynistic assholes. Look at your boyfriend. Is he wearing a baseball cap? I guarantee you he's with his friends when you're not around, talking some mad shit about women. I know this because I'm a guy and I'm always silent in these situations. And these dudes want to like me. They want to hang out with me all the fucking time. But whenever they do, it's just women are bitches, women suck, women are this, women are that. Dump those guys. Fuck those guys, but don't have sex with those guys. Fuck those guys. All they do is talk mad shit about women. Fuck you, misogynists. You didn't ever help me find a woman, so I'm gonna rat you out, you fucking sexist pigs. Stop talking shit about women. Stop talking shit about women. Don't say clit. Don't say slut. Slut. I mean, their culture might identify. It's okay to be a slut as long as you're careful. You know what I mean? It's COVID and all. Maybe not right now. Do some e-girl stuff. You'll make your money. That's fine to survive. Whatever. But they're not bitches and they're not clit and stuff like that. It's like calling a black guy the N-word to his face. Shut the fuck up! You greedy narcissistic supplier, misogynistic assholes. Stop talking shit about women. If you're doing it, I'm gonna rat you out. Baseball cap, you're a sexist pig. Go away, dude.
You're scaring the hell out of me, man. Everything that I do good, I try to do good, and